There were two people that walked up. They were both girls, but they didn't really say anything to me. Yes.
My goodness!
Isn't that special?
Hey, thank you, Josh. Hope you had a really good stream. Okay. So apparently they just passed through and they were like, "Oh, we didn't see you." The like, I was peeing. I'm sorry.
The important thing is I'm meeting new people.
Hey, thank you for the follow wheel, Jorg. Oh, that's not anybody I know. Howdy. Okay. I won't worry about that. Willing to bet they went to Saint Denis. They were passing through roads.
Most likely.
The important thing is I'm meeting new people.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Miri baby.
The important thing is I'm meeting new people.
Another one. Thank you, Musa TV. Another raid. What? Thank you.
Isn't that special?
Definitely had no idea Hannah was you whatsoever. Just had no clue. Hannah. You've got a very unique voice, so it's very hard to sit there and be, yeah, that's no. It is. Alright, red shirt, red shirt. No red shirt here. Okay, check
No.
my telegrams again. Nothing. Hmm. Do... Josh came in right behind you. Okay, maybe, just maybe, it might be a lava seal.
Okay.
That's a nope. Okay, so I'm gonna guess because they're from Blackwater, they're probably going to be going back to Blackwater. So we're gonna go to Blackwater.
Okay.
We're on a mission today.
That's fine with me. It's fun just being by your side, honestly.
Now keep it that entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, you did have me snorting earlier with the jokes, so. Which I ended up embarrassing myself, so.
Ah, snorting's always a good thing.
I don't
Okie
think
dokie.
it is.
Snorting is a sign that I've done my job very well.
I mean,
The
if that's
important
what
thing
you
is I'm
think of
meeting
it,
new
that's what
people.
you think of it.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Ivy.
The only reason why I hide it is because with my two brothers, they would make fun of me constantly for doing it.
Yeah, they're just jealous.
Jealous of what, exactly?
People are always jealous of awesomeness when they see it. Don't you know that already? God. Otherwise, we wouldn't have murder. I mean, come on.
Well, I'm pretty sure that awesomeness is you, not me.
How's it going? Huh. How's it going, Mr. Burns? How come? I might have to do that tomorrow. My sleep schedule's all jacked up. I've been off since Wednesday. It's been nice, but my sleep schedule's all fucked up right now. Yeah, 12 hours, 24 minutes. This is quite typical. Well, actually, I'm trying to hunt down somebody that I'm buying raffle tickets from. While I was on my way, I looked at upgrading my rig. I was thinking of going for AMD, but then, oh, raffle tickets for a golden necklace. It's like a $350 necklace. I'm getting 5 raffle tickets. I'm also in a lottery. That's gonna draw 2 days from now. So it's $45 for 5 tickets. And I also spent $50 on the lottery, I think it was, for 5 entries as well. That's to win $500. So if I can increase my worth by 10-fold, yeah, it's worth a shot. And then with the necklace, that would be 7 times more? Roundabout. Yeah, I am. about 5:36 in the morning for me. And it doesn't look like they're here either. I bet you they're in
Nope.
Valentine.
Most likely.
Yeah, he's been lurking for, I want to say, 3 hours now? And we're off.
Yay.
Gonna do this since we have so many people here now too. I thought about going after that deer. Nah.
You just weren't in the mood for it.
Well, apparently I have to cross the river anyway, so it's time for it to die. As soon as I can unsnag my bow. This is ridiculous.
It is, but at the same time, it's kind of funny.
There it is. Oh, we're up. Come here. Where'd he go? She, rather. Definitely she, because it's a doe. Oh, this is terrible to shoot around. Oh, hi there. This is awful. Look at all this brush.
Is.
I have no idea where it went at this point. This is, hell with this. Oh, look, there it is, a bed.
Oh wow.
Oh dear. Oh, that was a headshot. Ba-doo, ba-doo. Dear, dear, you were a pain in the ass. Thank you. It might have costed me, I'd say, about 32 to 40 cents to kill that deer. But at the same time, I don't do it for money. I do it, one, to increase my accuracy and challenge myself, and two, to help out doctors. But look, something we don't give a buck about.
God damn it.
Hi.
Bye.
Hello, goodbye.
Nice accent.
Cycle. To telegram station. Lone horsey.
What if someone's on top of the horse?
That would suck. Come on, let's be friends. You can come with me now. Aw. Yeah, that horse is all messed up.
Yeah.
Look, another horse. Goodbye. Or not. Wonder if I could ride it. Nope. That's a really messed up horse.
Yeah, I even tried to flee it and it just wouldn't move.
Look, another one. That one moves though. I bet it'll go away. There we
It
go.
went away. Felix?
Hello.
How much is a divorce?
Hi.
Oh yeah.
For shits and giggles, free.
Hi, Cora.
Look at that! I'm getting a free divorce, baby. Let's go.
My apartment.
He wouldn't fucking say that
Oh
anymore.
no.
Yo, what is this? What is this? Come here.
So Felix,
I need
Yellow.
to get my gun fixed, actually. Though.
is my trial this weekend or next?
Where did Sophia go?
So, depending on how things go, I was talking with Henry earlier.
Yeah.
It could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or
Mhm.
if you're okay with it being next weekend, and I will do what I can to get you in next weekend. We can do it next weekend. That way, everybody has ample time to prepare.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will try and shoot for that.
Uh-huh.
Colt,
I'm
I-
working
I'll
on
wanna-
building everything else up now that we're going to trial,
can you confirm to Iris
and I've got
an engagement
quite
man?
the opening statement for it.
Okay.
Babe is just gonna have a lot of fun
Um,
with me.
Well, let's say theoretically, let's
You know that you should
try
be careful.
aim to sit down with Philip Lynn Monday or Tuesday. I'll send him a telegram.
No.
And then
Uh-huh.
we
Enjoy
can,
your
like,
kids.
sit down for a few hours, or like an hour or so. We could talk about the whole thing. Just pretty much prepare me, because I mean my testimony and my
Everyone knows
actual
that you should
statement
never
are
not
pretty
talk.
much the same.
Uh huh.
So I don't feel like I'll misspeak. My only concerns are the stuff I said to
No, I'm
Kimber.
engaged.
If they're going to get Kimber to testify on that stuff, even though it's not related to the original crime, I don't know.
I mean, muscle spasm, accidental discharge, same fucking
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
You did not hit anybody with your weapon. There is nothing that shows that you hit anybody with your weapon. Therefore, you did not. There is nothing that says that you attempted to do anything, other than pull out your weapon and your finger caused the trigger to go off and the gun went off.
Yeah. Because it's one
Accidental
of them.
fire.
It's one of them very shitty, you know, the basic, like the cattleman or whatever. They're like very generic, like $9 ones. So
Right.
they're not even built properly. Like they're, you know, kind of dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I'll let you go do the rest of your thing, and then
Oh, you're
I'll
fine.
probably go telegram Soxy whenever he's free, because yeah, and then I'm gonna need to get all the roosters to make sure I actually wake up for the trial.
Okay. Yeah,
I skip a lot.
do definitely reach out to them, see if there's something that they can do, because I assure you there is something they can do,
Yeah,
so
question.
that you can be present.
No, I wouldn't count on this, okay?
Right.
But I might be able to get Carter one of the other witness statements in if we like a witness to the whole thing, because I went down before him. So I did. He was the guy next to me, my friend. So if it's in our interest to have him testify, I'll see what I can do, but he doesn't really like coming into county.
Well, that's perfectly fine. We can do a witness deposition.
Okay.
He doesn't have to come into county for that. It's purely for that kind of situation.
Okay. Alright, well, pleasure seeing you. And I'll let you go do your thing.
Okie dokie.
Take care.
You too. Oh, sorry I couldn't get to you a minute ago, Rainier, but good morning. I see that you were already in Valentine causing mayhem.
Boop.
Hey, Rainier.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just got a little bit excited and I slipped the field. Hey, Mr. Felix, I thought you was like a gunsmith or something, like blacksmith or something like that.
I'm a blacksmith, too.
What? All right, well. Hey, Stefan, you lying ass! You said he was a lawyer!
I am a lawyer, too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm a lawyer and a blacksmith.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I do need you then. Hey,
Okay.
I need to answer some questions.
What you got?
So apparently everybody in Valentine says that I'm running for mayor. So, you know, I am running for mayor. And, like, in the beginning, I actually thought it was kind of a joke. You know what I mean? But then everybody said, no, it's actually a thing.
Hey,
And
what
I'm
do you mean
like,
you're running
so
for
what,
mayor? You are the mayor.
what, how? Like how that gonna work out? Now, who I
Everybody already loves you enough in Valentine. You can just put your,
but to
you know.
officiate it,
Oh,
I don't go get a priest or something like that. Oh, by the Holy Trinity, I hereby pronounce you mayor. I don't know how it works. You tell me, Mr. Felix.
Okay, so, in order for anybody in any regard to actually be elected as mayor, according to our Constitution, they would have to be elected officially in order to be a mayor. So unless the government themselves actually appoints you to be a mayor, you are not a mayor yet.
Now, I know that, but everybody calls me the damn mayor, and everybody wants me to be a mayor, and I don't mind, I'll become the mayor, but the problem is, ain't nobody know, everybody keep asking, when it gonna be official? When it gonna be official? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm not one of the smart ones, so now, how, I need to ask a lawyer or something like that. So what we gonna do now?
Well, there is a couple of parties that are forming, political parties that are trying to push for the electoral system to go into effect, and I know the government themselves are working towards it. So once the electoral system comes into effect, then you will actually put your name in to run as mayor of Valentine.
All right, so you can't do it yet.
You can't do it yet. Just like we people are asking for expungements, and the only way they can get them is if the governor gives them a letter, and we don't have a governor.
Okay, all I got from that was that I could tell everybody Felix said I can't be mayor.
Now, I wouldn't phrase it like that.
Mr. Felix said I can't be the mayor.
You absolutely can be mayor.
Randy.
It's just you're not mayor yet.
All right.
Randy, do you still work at the general store?
Yeah.
I've got
Felix,
my new friend here. He needs
What you got?
He needs a compass off you.
I read the little tag on the
I'll be
flowers.
there in a second.
What happened?
All right, thank you for that, Mr. Felix. I love you. Bye.
Arthur passed away last night.
Wait, Arthur, general store owner Arthur?
Not that Arthur. It was somebody who Sophia, and you know that little girl that's been coming in the past few nights.
What, her fucking father died?
Maybe.
Justice's husband?
I don't know. He had liver failure.
Oh shit. Her name was Sylvia, the one that's always around Sophia lately.
Yeah. Sorry about
Blonde
she's
hair,
really young.
small.
I thought it was red, but I think one of the first things that I heard that kid's
She
got
just
some
says
fire.
"Fi fell fum" or "stranger danger."
I don't remember that, but she was calling a bunch of people a cunt one night, and it was funny.
That's probably her, yes. Oh bloody hell!
Yeah.
All right, because that's Justice's daughter.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Oh, bugger! No wonder. All right, because he just became a new security member on our team, so.
He had blonde hair. He looked a little bit shorter. I think his hair was longer.
What was it? Wait, actually, I think I've had brown hair.
I remember this fella having like blonde or reddish hair.
Or maybe not. Oh, I don't know. It could be. It could have been Justice's husband. Because the only Arthur that I know that has a wee one running around is that Arthur. That's the only security.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't show any like signs or anything like that. So from having liver failure or anything like that, he looked healthy as an ox.
Hmm.
Oh, bugger.
Well, apparently Oxus can have liver failure too.
I don't know.
But yeah, this was probably about 2 or 3 hours ago. They brought him up to the porch. They were both crying. And, he just fell over. And
Was it who?
they,
wait, who brought him to the porch?
Sophia and that girl, that little girl.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they
Oh no.
they pronounced him 2.5 hours ago.
Oh, bugger. All right. Fuck. Are they still around, or did they go to bed?
I'm pretty sure they went to bed.
All right. Well, next time I see them, I'll say sorry and condolences and all that.
Yeah. I figured I had some flowers in my bank.
Yes.
From Dr. Grace Collins' funeral.
Actually,
So I was like, okay.
about that, I need to go check my telegrams. See if Carter responded back to me.
I'm actually trying to hunt somebody down that I'm trying to buy raffle tickets from.
Oh, is it how much is the prize again?
There's a raffle ticket thing that's for like a $350 necklace over in Blackwater. And 5 tickets is $45. I can't remember how much 1 ticket is. But
yeah.
I'm getting 5 tickets in that.
Anyway, because I'm fucking this poor.
Well, then I've also bought into a lottery that's like $10 per ticket. So I got 5, and I can get $500. So, I mean, one of them I can increase my worth by 7 times. The other I can increase my worth by 10. So, worth a shot. You only miss 100% of the chances you don't take.
You win some, you lose some. It all depends on how much luck you have and what the chance is going to be.
Yeah, it's like playing poker.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob, I am seriously about to tie up North, put her on the back of my horse, take her to some place that's like really fucking boring so that she'll go to sleep.
She's got a lot of energy, that woman. Because has she not slept yet? After 6 fucking days?
She said she hadn't been sleeping, but then she told me the other night that she's kind of been sleeping and...
Oh, bull crumble.
Yeah, it's...
Right.
Then I asked her last night if she went to sleep, and she said, well, I got knocked out, if that counts. Bored. She's trying too hard to be a doctor. She's going to hurt herself.
Yep.
She's going to end up pushing herself so hard she's going to need a doctor.
God, how many bloody fucking posted more than one fucking.
Oh, you want me to put
station.
more up? I can put more up.
No. Oh, I still haven't got a fucking telegram.
Know each other. Like,
I also,
know
had a,
each other.
I also had a crippling mental breakdown.
Hold on. So, I'll put one. Telegram. Fry bread. Richard Wilson, aka Felix.
Oh, hey, Bob.
Hello.
How are
There we go. I put 2 more up.
I'm doing alright. Yourself?
Alright.
So, about that
It's a little bit
divorce.
rough.
Why are you laughing like you're about to tell me something completely stupid?
So, you want everything, right? You want the house, you want the money, you want the clothes,
Absolutely.
everything.
All of his horses, too. I want everything.
All of his
what?
horses.
What? Huh? See, I fucking knew that laugh was up to no
Listen, I was fucking fighting. He wanted to fucking fight me in the goddamn pig pen, and I kicked his ass again. And then as
course you
he's
did.
falling unconscious, he says, divorce. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll talk to you.
Oh. Oh, so make him write a will. You know, well, he's gonna ask Felix for a book.
Honestly, we probably should write wills with how shit's been going lately.
I've already got mine underway. And I don't have anyone coming after me. Oh, well, actually, no, I might have someone, but...
I mean, I'm even working on making my own because, you know, just in case anything ever happens to me.
Yeah.
You know, I
Well,
don't
yeah,
want...
I mean, it's like, today, I'm riding with Kira and Cora, and we got stopped by fucking 6 armed men, and they shot Kira in the fucking head.
Oh.
And beat the shit out of
I'm
Jed,
sorry to say
so-
this, but that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, like, it's so, yeah. It was Jed. It was because of Jed.
That doesn't surprise me.
Right.
It's always because
so,
of Jed.
you know,
Yes.
they were
See,
after
the
Jed.
person, like I said before, I might have one person after me. I think it's the Rigatoni's. So
Oh, were they really after Jed?
The people were.
Oh, well, I probably know why. I probably know who they were, too.
He knows. He knows who they were.
Yeah. Well, if Jed had actually been a fucking man about his own business, you know, he wouldn't be having people fucking after him right now. So,
Is
that's
that the
no
one that-
problem.
Oh my
Jed?
god, there's so much to do in this. What the fuck?
I know, right?
Good morning, sir.
Oh wait, are you
Jesus.
talking about the will or are you talking about?
Yeah, the
Oh.
will. The will.
I know. I just had to finish the last book, which is just like the last statements and all that, and how I want my
What?
funerals will be arranged.
I have to do this now?
No, you
No,
can do that at your
no.
own pace.
Okay,
that
good.
is
Yes,
just
I
a
mean
guide to
slowly.
help you. That's a guide to help you get ready.
Oh,
And whenever you get it all filled out, just come sit down
Okay.
with me. I'll fill everything out. We'll get everything signed and on its way.
One question, Felix.
Okay.
For the
Uh-huh.
representatives, can I pick someone within a law base? So, like, for instance, you.
Yeah,
Or do
absolutely.
I have to pick friends?
It's
All right.
Anybody-
as my second, and knowing that you probably the best best option for the first representative. So
What's a representative?
Yeah, you can
that
put me down.
means that they're the ones that have to deal with letting everyone know that you're dead, and that the
Oh,
will can be carried on. So
I see.
Basically, yeah, if somebody passes away, they check the records to see if they have a will. When they find the will, they look for the representative and they contact the representative and then hand the representative the will and say this is their last will and testament. This is how they wish for things to be carried out.
So is it better off, keeping the book on me at all times?
Once you get the will filled out and submitted, you don't have to worry about the book anymore. The only
Oh,
way that
right.
that will actually matters is if it has been submitted to the courts and approved for 72 hours. Which, once it's submitted to the courts, it's automatically approved. They don't go through an approval process anymore. So after 72 hours of it being submitted, it is considered fully valid.
So make sure that Cora and no one else dies after that.
Yep.
Right.
Oh.
Because it's gonna
Oh,
take
during-
me. Yeah,
during
I was
that, I
gonna.
mean,
I
during
cannot
that.
fill this out right now. It's fucking 4 in the morning.
Do you
Yeah, that's
want?
right.
Do you need one for Cora too?
Yeah. Or
Okay.
can I just copy it into another book?
Not
It's-
really.
Maybe not. Yeah,
Not
never
really.
mind.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but I
tried
have
to,
a
and,
I have a certain thing that I do.
Yeah. Yeah, like putting a fucking like a sketch of a llama. What was it, an alpaca?
Oh, are you talking about my funny book? Do you want to see my funny book?
You have a
what
funny
was,
book?
What was that sketch that you had? Was it an alpaca or a fucking llama that you put on the first set?
Here's a llama.
It was a
It's a
llama.
llama.
What? You put a fucking llama sketch in my book. My first will.
All right, so here's another copy, and here I'll let you look at the funny book.
The ha-has.
Some of it you might get, some of it you not. I've got a lot of inside jokes with people.
Of course you do.
This is a photo of Jet Black. Oh, this Woody quote is perfect.
Isn't it?
Oh, that's amazing.
Good morning, Riza. Rise shine. Have you looked at the funny book lately, Bob?
No, I didn't even know you had a funny book until now.
It's good. I gotta go find my husband, soon to be ex-husband.
Oh no.
Remember, you can't kill him till later.
So
Oh,
after
she's
70 what hours again?
72 hours.
The Jet Black one. Felix, you're a cunt, Sophia Roz. I love everybody except you're a cunt. Oh, you were you there for my magic trick?
No, I wouldn't.
Do you know that I'm a hat magician?
I did not.
Well, let's just say that I fell over and about 6 hats came out of nowhere. Yeah, ta-da.
Oh, wow. That's kind of weird.
I'm what? I'm a hat magician. I can make them disappear, I can make them reappear.
Felix,
Huh?
can I talk to my driver?
Sure. What you got?
Would you recommend someone writing a will if they only want one thing passed on?
Yeah, I mean, a will is more about, you know, making sure that you're passing on what's important to
How much does it cost to get a will processed?
you. So normally it's $65. Yours sounds really simple. I'd do it for like $20.
Want to do that?
Okay.
With the amount of people that've been hunting me, stalking me, just wanting to kill me, I don't know how long this will last until someone manages the final blow.
Oh, Ed Pop.
Okay. Good lord.
But at this rate, I don't know how much longer I'll be alive for with the rate of these things are going on at.
Who's coming after you now?
The original people haven't stopped.
Hmm. Who were the original people?
Their names maybe once, but I don't remember.
Hmm.
At this rate, I don't even know if I'll survive making it to become a doctor.
Okay, so these... What do these people look like?
Fellows wears all silver and whitish gray with a weird raccoon hat, and the other one, well, he changed his outfit multiple times, so I don't know what he's wearing anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay, when's the last time you saw them?
I believe I saw one of them about 2 days ago. And now, as it stands, I may be a suspect in John being kidnapped because supposedly he told Law that he had seen me go into the doctor's office when people know that I was on the other side of town. I was
Mm-hmm.
staying near the saloon where my girlfriend was because she had fucking amnesia. So, why he said that I was at the doctor's office during that time, I don't know, but it's the other thing, and I don't know what to do. So, all I can really do is prepare for the worst.
I mean, even if that was the case, if he said something like that, there's that's just a he said she said thing. There's nothing that can actually come from that.
Well, I was being questioned about it because he had gotten kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I hadn't gone into the doctor's office since before he had arrived in town and after he had arrived in town, with people around me when I had gone to the doctor's office.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think he's trying to get me to lose the job that I just started. I don't know what to do, so.
Mm.
And seeing how confident these people that are trying to hurt me are getting, I don't even know if I'll make it until next week. So I'm trying to make these moments count.
I would tell you to stay near me, but I can't stay awake as long as you can. I mean, Jesus, if I stay awake as long as you do, I'm gonna die. Which, do a thing.
In all honesty, I don't want to go. Even though I act all strong and fearless when it comes to other people dying, the one thing that I will always fear is my own death. But not because of what will happen, not the fear of dying itself. It's the fear of leaving alone the people who need me.
Mm-hmm. Well, you need to start making efforts to always be protecting yourself. Never be away from people, not even for a moment. Always be around people that you trust. Build a community of people that you can trust.
That's the thing. Some of the people that I trust are at each other's throats, which could cause holes in any sort of defense that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have to focus on protecting certain people. Actually, you know what? I'm
you
fairly
can't
sure sorry.
you can't protect certain people if you can't protect yourself first.
I know. What I was gonna say is, I'm fairly sure I can trust you with this information. Dr. John is currently being investigated by the doctor's office for a lot of shit. Not just for how he's treated his partners in the gross way that he has. And from my understanding, there's a high possibility certain actions will be taken towards him, which is deserved. He's done horrible things, people.
I know he has.
He's even told me to stay away from you.
That doesn't surprise me.
So,
John McMasters is a manipulator.
yeah.
Wholeheartedly, he manipulates everybody around him. This is something that I've known about him for months now. I know how he treats women. I know that he is a predator of sorts and likes to play the victim.
Iris was 18 when they were dating. He's 40.
Mm-hmm. So, as far as the allegations that he has towards you, considering what you've just told me, they're not going to take any of what he says to heart.
But the thing is, I'm fairly sure he knows that I'm very well aware that he's going out the door. And that I was the one who helped Sophia get in contact with the senior doctors to file a report against him because he was the reason she had left the medical field in the first place. And I also know for a fact he's told Sophia's brother, Davy, that he has contacts. And you don't tell someone that you have contacts unless it's one, to help them, or two, to threaten them. And things have just been ramping up since the breakup between John, Ivy, Iris, and Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, he was implying that I was a part of the kidnapping when I was purposely avoiding that fucker.
Like I said, he likes to play the victim, and he likes apparently cause trouble. And apparently, if he knows that you were the reason that that individual reported him, well, that gives him plenty of reason to go after him. That is something that when you are questioned about that situation with him, you need to make sure that you tell somebody, I know why he's doing this. I played no part in that. I was the individual who told so and so to report what was happening, and this is what's happening because of it. This has nothing to do with whether or not I was present. Because you weren't.
But the thing is, will people listen?
Well, if anything happens, Clara, if they say, well, do you have anybody to attest? I will attest that you were with me.
Bianca attested for me because I was with her most of that day, helping her. I was with Dr. Lynn most of that day, with him, with her, both of them, to try to help her. Because I was
Okay.
worried. I was
Well,
with Sophia all that day because we were avoiding Dr. John. I was with a lot of people.
like I said, if it goes any further, basically all I need is for you to tell me exactly what. Sorry, what was her name again?
Sophia?
Yes. Basically, have her tell me exactly what she told Law, and I will fabricate something to corroborate it.
Sophia hasn't talked to Law just yet.
Or okay, so not Sophia, whoever Bianca said that you
Yeah.
were with her. So
Which, I'm fairly sure you had seen me at the saloon with her anyways.
I had. I know you were there that day. I know you had no involvement with it.
That's what
And
she told me she said too.
it's absurd that he's trying to drag you into this, and if he thinks he's going to get away with it, he can fucking think again. I'll handle it.
I was going to talk to Mr. Lockhart because he was in the area at the time after I'd gotten questioned, but I couldn't find him. Because I should at least let a senior doctor know that I'm starting to get dragged down because he got kidnapped.
Right. Yeah, he shouldn't be dragging you into this. I'm so fucking tired of people who are absolute cowards about their own actions. They can't fucking man up and.
The thing is, he's also a fucking hypocrite because, if I remember correctly, he was telling me that you were a womanizer.
Oh yeah, I'm the worst womanizer you've ever met. Let me tell you about it. I do these awful, awful things and just absolutely horrible human beings.
Yeah, but I have if I remember correctly, about 18 ladies, just in Valentine alone, that are willing to put statements against him for the horrible things that he's said and done towards them. I have Dr. Roger Rickleback that's willing to tell how he had seen Dr. John try to surround himself with women in the doctor's office. Which, one, you're a doctor. Two, what the fuck? It's supposed to be a medical office. If he wanted to be surrounded by women, the brothel was just down the street. I'm trying to crack jokes that I don't even think I could laugh at that one.
Yeah, Dr. John doesn't know any bounds for his atrocities, but eventually he's going to push so far that it's going to bite back. And it seems like it already has, considering the fact that his reputation is absolutely being smeared right now. For the very fact that apparently he likes to defile
corpses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how somebody's reputation can really get much worse than that, to be honest with you.
It's also extended now to a government issue because of things that he's been doing. So, either he's going to get a severe reprimand, or he's getting out of here.
Well, I'm hoping for the latter, because if not, I'm going to be really pissed off.
Yeah.
I may have to do something about it. Now, if you want to see a joke being cracked, I'd like to enlighten you that you are now in my funny book. You have made a spot
son
in
of a
my funny
bitch.
book.
I'd like to make a correction. When we talked, it was 5 days, 20 hours, and 36 minutes. Yes, I do remember the exact timing. And it's kind of sad.
That is kind of sad.
But then again, at this rate, my life is sad too. I do want to get a will started to be set up, because there's one thing that I do want to be passed on, which is an old coin that's been engraved thanks to arson. He had given it to me, and I want him to have it because he's been one of the few people that's been my family throughout this whole time.
Well, you could either put it in a will, or if you want, you can just have me hold on to it, and if something happens to you, I will give it to Arson.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It's
Okay.
currently on my horse.
Alright, I'll put it in my bank here in Valentine. That way it's nearby and safe should you ever need it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make sure if anything happens, Arson gets it.
Thank you, Felix.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. You know I'd do anything to help you, Miss North. Like I said with McMasters, if that shit doesn't get handled, I'll figure something out. That shit's gonna get handled one way or another.
He's being investigated by the doctor's office. He's being investigated by government. So hopefully something happens. Because,
So when
his
you say government, do you mean high government?
very high government, from my understanding.
Okay. Okay. Let me see something.
To put slight bit of context, he was sending, personal pigeons through the newspaper to her, which was really manipulative and to the point where she was having mental breakdowns and was forcibly controlling her to not do certain things because it wasn't what he wanted.
That doesn't surprise me based on what I heard that he did to one of the members of the Lost. Who is one of the people who's now a member of the Lost, he is somebody who he started off being a protector of sorts and was trying to guide her. Instead, he was actually manipulating her the whole time. He was using her to make tons of money. And by the time that she broke free of him, she had nothing left. Nothing. And he does this over and over and over again.
You may want to look at what I sent you in the newspaper. That's the information I personally know. And other than him just being kind of dismissive when I tried talking to him about the situation when Bowie got poisoned, this was the main catalyst of me wanting to avoid him. It's why I had talked to Dr. Roger to find if there was any other herbologists that I could learn from. And luckily there is. There's one higher than him that, even though she's not around often, there's a chance I could still learn from her.
Mm-hmm.
And if he does go out the door, then I'd be one of the sole doctors of herbology, which would put, even though it would put a lot of pressure on me, I believe I could still do a better job than what he's doing.
So that exact behavior is something that he exhibited with that same girl that I was talking about. He's very controlling. He likes to uh she couldn't do anything without him. She couldn't even leave his side. Otherwise, he would employ manipulative tactics. It's actually something that was mentally distressing for her. It actually got to the point where essentially how the Lost became involved with it, and if the Lost, if government wants to talk to the Lost, I could point them in the direction of who to talk to about this. But he would basically manipulate their mind into giving him everything and full control and break them down. And not only that, like I said, he took every bit of money from her. Everything.
That lines up to what he was doing with Sophia. Because John had left her alone at the doctor's office here in Valentine when Roger was here. And I think she was thinking for a bit. And when Roger had mentioned that he had left, she supposedly went into a full panic and ran to the telegram station to contact him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is pretty bad.
He complains about corrupt doctors, but why doesn't he just look at himself?
Yeah, I mean that's not even just being a crap doctor. That's being a shitty person.
Yeah.
In every account for the word, that is vile of a human being to do to another person. There's a certain line, and he crosses every one of them.
Yeah. Beyond it. He talks bad to person after person. He's been throwing Kira's name through the mud. He's been throwing almost every doctor's name through the mud, except maybe Arson.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, Arson's actually willing to listen to me because we've actually grown such a tight bond. I'm glad I at least will keep his backing during this situation. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm trying my best to keep strong and resilient, but I don't know how to handle this kind of shit.
I would say you need to get out of Valentine and go to Rhodes and get some peace of mind for a while, get away from all this. But at the same time, I understand you have people here that you want to protect. At the same time, I don't even know why John's even hanging around here. He hadn't been here for a while, but suddenly he is.
I know the reason.
What's up?
Apparently, he had gotten attacked in Anne's and at his house, which caused him to be scared of Anne's. He isn't going to go to Saint Denis or Rhodes because he hates those places. He hates fucking New Austin. So, and also he has an ex down in Strawberry, so the only places he will go is Valentine or Blackwater.
Sounds like he ain't welcome in Valentine at this point.
Well, no, duh, he got kidnapped here, and yeah, it's fucking. Honestly, I hate him. It's kind of deserved that he got kidnapped and essentially shoot out of here. I was going to essentially gather people to take a torch and just kind of sit outside the doctor's office telling him to get the fuck out. It would have been peaceful, no one getting injured, and he would probably get the message.
Well, shoot, if I'd known all this going on, I wouldn't have gone and gotten deputized and went to go and actually help them get him. I'd have just let him go. Looked at him and just been like, not my monkey, not my circus. He can be his own problem.
But
I'll give it 48 hours. If something isn't done, I'll start moving some stuff forward.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, be careful. He has a habit of peering through eyes, especially twitchy ones.
Oh, well, that would be interesting.
Yeah. Especially mine and Jed's, from what I understand. He loves peering through those eyes.
Okay.
And also Miss Iris's at times, though it's not as frequent. do be cautious.
Okay. I know how I'll handle this. It may be longer than 48. It may be not until Monday.
I know the doctor's office is currently, like I said, doing an investigation against him, so I don't know how long that's gonna take.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think I'm starting to lose my voice again from crying again. This stress from all this has been a lot. I can handle a lot of things. Death, blood, broken bones sticking out of bodies, but emotions... Emotions confuse me, and I don't know why. It makes me stressed when there's a lot of emotions.
Well, I'm sorry that you're having to go through all this, but just know you've got backing. You've got people that'll help. You know, we'll get through it. And as far as those other fellas go, if they come around here, let me know. If you need help, let me know. Send me a telegram. I will send a horde of people your way.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I should get you that coin, so if something does happen, you can give it to Arson.
Yeah, I do need to go to bed here shortly.
If you have it, I think he'll understand without words needing to be exchanged of what it means.
Okay.
Alright, Bianca, I need to head to the stables to go get something, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so this is actually becoming really concerning at this point. Whenever I had first been told the story about John McMasters and what he did to the girl in The Lost, I was a bit concerned. Okay. Because, you know, at the same time I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, that's
up in all this.
That's roleplay. That's just his character. But this is actually traversing past just being his character. It's going to an out of character level where he's actually controlling people through their direct messages and being manipulative and doing all these other things. And that is not okay. Yes, this is real shit. This is not fucking around shit. This is real shit. He's basically what she just said is he's also metagaming by looking through people's Twitch streams. He's doing all sorts of different things that are not okay. This, in fact, is now again, this is from what she's saying, but I have heard similar shit like this of him doing this exact same thing to another girl. And maybe I don't know about out of character, like if they were transferring messages back and forth, but you know, based on the conversation that I just saw, he has been doing it, and that's not okay. This is going past character. It's out of character at this point, and that's not okay. Staff needs to do something about this guy. I won't go that far to say what his Twitch is. You can find out yourself by looking at, you know, titles. But this is not okay. This is mental manipulation and abuse. Something I definitely don't stand for. I spent 6 years in an abusive relationship, mentally abusive, and it's absolutely horrible. You should never put somebody in that position, and he's doing it to multiple females. Okay. All right, I'm going to go put this in my bank. Again, if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to reach out to me. But I think the thing you need most is some sleep. If you do not sleep for more than 6 hours at a time, your mind does not process stress. You need to sleep, Clara.
I've never been able to process stress in general.
But your brain requires it so your brain can process stress. You may not be processing stress well, but at the same time, not sleeping is not helping. Your brain needs to process the stress. It has to have 6 hours of sleep to be able to process what has happened the day prior. And right now, you've got a multitude of days that are back to back of not sleeping for more than 6 hours. You've got all this stress that is piled in a box, and you need to start sleeping more than 6 hours at a time to process that.
True.
As for John, I'll work on getting some more stuff together.
Oh,
Yeah. What's that, Clara?
in my eyes, my darling partner's on the ground in a very weird position. Well, I'm probably gonna hang out in the saloon to wind down for a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe play a few rounds of poker. I have a little bit of money below.
Alright. I'm gonna get me and Cassidy back to Rhodes and go to sleep.
Okay. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Clara. Okay, so now, not only, I mean, I might take icy actions, but at this point, I'm going to get in touch with,
Felix, are you?
Doing alright.
Yeah, wait, are you Felix?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I asked. Do you happen to be buying, furs and hides by any chance? I was told by this man over here that you might be buying them in fact.
You said you were asking about a blacksmith, and I know Felix is.
Right,
Yes.
blacksmiths buy furs, don't they?
I buy deer hides, but I'm actually I'm gonna be headed back to Rhodes here in a few minutes to finally get some or finally go to sleep actually. But if you have hides, trying to think, I will probably be awake. Let's see.
Now, I will stop you there. I have a single hide on me that I just need to get rid of, so we could solve that right now, if you don't mind.
Okay, sure. What is it?
Yeah, it's a deer hide, and I have some pronghorn furs if you're buying those.
Oh, I only take deer hide.
No elk?
No elk. The only ones that I take are deer and ram.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any other use for any of the other hides at the moment.
Right, of course. But it is a better price than selling it directly to the butcher.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, thank you then.
Absolutely.
You have a good day now. Good luck on your travels to Rhodes.
Thank you, sir. You too. Yeah, it's absolutely it's staff's job at this point. But right now, I think the first girl that I was talking about that I've heard about this happening to, I don't think that she came forward to staff, and I'm gonna see if I can try and talk with the person who told me about that story and see if we can get her to step forward, because something needs to happen with this guy. He does not need to be in this environment. He's absolutely toxic. He's a predator. Once you traverse the point that it is no longer in character, that's completely unacceptable. Damn it, I still have that coin on me.
Hello?
Woohoo! Picks up a blowout. Oh, sorry, but that took so long.
No, you're fine. I know, people need to talk to and everything.
Sometimes it amazes me the things that people come to me about. I'm like, am I really hearing this right now? Is this shit happening? Like, and then like I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I want to go take this person, string them up, and then go hang them upside down from the waterfall until they pass out.
I feel ya. I hear ya.
Hmm. Oh man. So it's much more than that. I mean, I see why they tried to push him out of Valentine. He's basically dragging every doctor's name through the mud. Right now he's being caught for a lot of things, and he's lashing out at different people. So kind of what happens if you back a wolf into a corner, or really any animal with teeth that can bite you. He's getting really upset and trying to destroy everything around him as quickly as he can so that he can cause damage. But he's being caught for multiple things, and one of them is actually the toxic things that he's doing, toxic and manipulative things that he's doing to women on the server. He is doing a lot of things that are controlling, manipulative. It's abusive and predatory. And it's actually traversing outside of something being just in character. It's out of character as well. And that's very concerning. That has to be handled. Yes. It's, from what I'm understanding, it's he's actually messaging them directly through Discord and having these kinds of conversations with them. So it's not in character. Yes. And as far as I know, based on what Clara said, the head admins are involved, or management is involved in looking into it. But I'm going to try and bring more evidence forth and try and figure out where everything can go from there, because this is... It does not need to continue. This is... Oh, howdy. Yeah, I can imagine. It's like I said earlier, I spent 6 years in an mentally abusive relationship, and it's not something
Yeah, hello, Felix.
that is easy to go through. Oh, howdy. Oh. Okay, it's time for slumber.
Okay.
Do a little dance with a little horse. A horse doesn't think it's mine. And Felix. Nothing like a hay bale. Oh. Good night, Cassidy.
Good night, Felix.
So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get evidence that I can submit to staff on this as well, because this is, again, that's nothing anybody should be doing. Once you traverse the point that it's not an in character thing anymore and it's out of character, that's a no go. I mean, even in character, I think it should have limitations. It should have points where it's like, okay, you can't mess with somebody mentally to this degree, but he's really on an in character and out of character level, messing with people's heads, and it's. Mm. I am actually. Let's see. They should. I mean, based on the things that have been said already in uh, what Clara has kind of revealed here a bit, um, if he's been having personal Discord conversations with this other person, it's. Let me. Oops, I hit a wrong button. Which one is it? I know I have one. Okay, there we go. So okay. So basically, since they are having this conversation back and forth, um, in Discord messages, and those messages are now being given to staff. That is ample um, opportunity for staff to look at it, and they may actually, based on what's happening, could take this to a legal level. Because people don't understand that whenever it comes to the realm of being on the internet, you don't just have this infinite freedom. This person is easily identifiable because of they well, I know who they are. Well, not actually their name and stuff, but um, they've shown their face on the internet and all this other stuff. So law could actually get involved. Actual police can get involved and sit there and go, "What the hell is happening?" So that's something that the highest admins or management in the server could be looking at: is do we need to take this to an actual legal level as to what's happening with these individuals? It very well could be that. Um, but whenever you're in this kind of position, when you're that high in the server, such as management, you actually have to sit there and assess situations like this by looking at, uh, how do we need to address this, and do we need to report this to law, because there could be something really heinous going on here. Um, Obviously, this fella shows uh quite a disturbing mindset whenever it comes to whatever's going on with these situations. Obviously, it's very disturbing to me how he's treating women. And the first situation, I can kind of sit there and say, okay, I can kind of see where, that could be a he said she said kind of situation. Maybe there were some things that were misconstrued, but now we're talking about multiple situations where there are claims of this man doing the same thing to multiple people, and it's not just an in character aspect, it's an out of character aspect as well. And now we're entering into a problem, and yeah, that's not good. uh yeah, I'm hoping they do something with it very soon, because otherwise there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be upset. Cora is the gov that's investigating? You mean like in character, or um like the staff member Cora? Oh, absolutely. You can have one person who is absolutely toxic to so many different people. They can ruin an environment. At least they can cause an impact or a damage to him. Um, right. Cora is and her husband, I see. So you said he is the government that is investigating. Do you mean the admin that's investigating, or do you mean like? Okay, so I see now. Okay, he's only a tester though, so this hasn't gone to higher admins yet. Okay, this is something, if there is not a player report on it, a player report needs to start being opened on it, and it needs to move forward that way, because him investigating it isn't going to actually fully open the doors. If you put in a player report, that means it's going to start getting eyes on it, start getting looked at by multiple people, and it's going to go up the chain pretty fast. I mean, I've seen how player reports go. They go pretty damn quick. They don't wait around on it at all. They can pull every direct message, uh, or rather, they can pull every telegram. They can pull everything that they can in character. They can look and see what's going on, question multiple people, drag people in, um, and figure out what's going on. Because, like I said, one person, one situation of this being reported and happening, that's one thing. It could be a situation that's construed, but multiple people saying this is happening and they have no relation to each other, that's a problem. Gotcha. Yeah, whenever you can. If you need any help with it, please let me know. I will help out where I can. Um, I can help you formulate everything if you need to. Basically, your statement of how everything's happening. Um, I can put in my 2 cents of it and let them know what I've heard and seen as well. Because, like I said, if you have direct messages between them two, or can at least point them in the direction of those people, they can go and question them and see what's going on, ask for those messages, look into the situation, unfurl everything, and be like, okay, this is, we're going to get rid of them. But that needs to happen. That needs to move forward. Again, Nora or North, you need sleep. You cannot process stress if you do not get more than 6 hours of sleep at a time. You have to sleep. Otherwise, you're going to end up bawling your eyes out like you are right now. Yeah, but you told me you've been sleeping only 3 hours at a time. That's not healthy. I'm going to get on to you. I'm going to start being your damn mother, father, whatever. I'll be every bit of it. Okay, good. As long as you're sleeping well out of character. Because I'm pretty sure when you told me you were only sleeping 3 hours, like every 6 hours, you told me that was like said that out of character. So or at least you said it in chat. Yeah, you can't be doing that. 6 hours sleep. Got to. Ugh. But uh I will talk with you more about this tomorrow after I wake up and when I get on. And we will I'll see, how I can help and what you put together. I'm reaching out to the Lost right now and trying to gather information about the other girl that he's done this to and see if maybe there's been OOC intervention or influence in that circumstance as well. And if there is, I will be adding that as evidence towards what's going on. And that way there's more support for the case. Because, like I said, this can't continue to go on. I've actually banned the individual from this Twitch now. He can't watch my stream. Didn't even provide a reason, just banned. Well, he could watch it on a different account. But if this progresses, I mean, it's not going to be good. Oh, okay. That sucks. Oh, I can just block them. Wonderful. I just looked that up. All you do is block them. All right, I'm gonna go get some sleep, y'all. I am going to shift y'all off probably to Rainier because he's awesome and he's online. I know he is right now. He will keep everybody wonderfully entertained. Love Rainier. But Clara, I will talk with you more about this tomorrow, and we will see what we can get done. And even if I have to provide evidence of my VOD because it's it's becoming a concerning situation. But I mean that's live footage of something that's real, you know. But we'll see where it goes. We'll see what we have to do, and we'll get it taken care of. You're so tired you can't even spell entertain. You need to go to sleep. Off to Rainier we go. Woo!